Okay, hello to anyone who's watching this at a later date. I know it's been a long time, like 2 months since I've done a BBS thing, which is crazy. Well, probably not. I probably did some sort of something co-op between now and then. I haven't been on in a little bit because it's been crazy. As you can see, I'm in a new apartment. This is an entirely new place. Let me see here. Let me get the camera up there. You can see I got my little bookshelf. You can see it a little better in the last place. You got the little Yoroichi figure with a little Ichigo and a little Rukia. You got the BBS book and the Burn the Witch book. You got some Bleach novels. I got the Camp for Your Own World and the first chapter, the first book of Bleach and the last book of Bleach. The Avengers logo that I thought was pretty cool. Little Rem, a little tiny Groot, an assorted books, just books. A little thing, a tin thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! That has like the Blue Eyes and Dark Magician fighting, which I like. Little Burn the Witch scarf, and a little tiny, let me see if I can adjust this. A little tiny Pokeball down there in the bottom. I have that one still not, there's nothing there yet. Hey Phantom, how's it going? There's nothing in that one yet, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the last like 2 months have been super busy, which is why I haven't been super active. I have been moving. We moved to this place, and then like a week later, after we sorted everything out, Easter. So I went home for Easter for a week, and then the day I got there, my sister had a baby. So then we took care of the baby, and so now finally I'm back. I got back last night. I planned to stream Senkaimon yesterday, but we got back super late, so that wasn't the plan, and we only got 5 hours left, and I have a decent amount of floors to do. I have from 30 all the way to 50, and then all of the Path of Perseverance. But this should only take me about 2.5 hours, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yes, August, hello. But yeah, that's the plan, is to do this, and then yeah, there's a few other stuff that I want to do in regards to BBS that I'll try to get done this week, or try to start up this week. There's a lot of it. I won't have time. Also, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. With the new apartment, I also decided to put back my original mic, my very first mic. But with that, because it's a different mic, they have different settings. So and because the room is different and it's bigger, so sound bounces all over the place. Sound might be a bit of an issue. And I actually recorded a summoning video the week before I left. The week, like 2 weeks ago, to post it in this new apartment. But unfortunately, because it's a new mic, because it's a new area, because everything is a little bit different, the sound was so bad that I could not actually post the video. So I did a little bit of a, I adjusted it a little bit. I did a little bit of a test before I started the stream. Sound seemed to be fine. Hopefully I fix the sound, and hopefully I won't have to mess with it later, because I spent like 2 hours getting the sound to work. Sound sucks. It is not fun. Started a YouTube channel a couple days ago, and it's doing pretty decent. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, just keep at it. Perseverance. I need to be more active on mine, honestly. I mean, the move really just messed up. Like 2.5 months, just gone. I just couldn't do anything because all my free time went to either looking for an apartment or moving to the apartment. And then once we finally moved to the apartment, I went home for a week, and we're back. I'm so glad too, because this mic, I can turn down the audio for me, but not for you guys. There we go. And I can also mute it with a button, which is super serious. But yeah, it also took me a while to figure out how I wanted the layout of my room, because along with my old furniture, the place where I work, they basically shut down the office that we used to work at because we're now work from home. So they let us take some furniture. So I got a really big beanbag from the office I got to keep, and I got a standing desk from the office that I got to keep that's bigger than my desk that I'm streaming off of right now. And so now I have 2 desks in my room. I got a giant beanbag, and then to top it off, I also got a giant whiteboard from the office as well. Because I'm learning Japanese, and I'm using that whiteboard to post all the stuff that I'm having difficulty remembering. And so right now it's just full of Japanese text and phrases. and just random words that I need to remember. Actually, I need to go through it because I left it with writing before I left, and I have memorized some new words. So I gotta go in there and... No! I gotta go in there and erase. Ah! Run! Ugh. Congratulations to your sister 5 days ago for the new game from the passport. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the new Gin and the new... I'm glad they're starting to do older characters again. And I don't like that their killers are kind of bleh. But at the same time, it's also kind of nice to get variety. Because it's kind of nice. Plus, you can make any character usable anywhere these days. I should not have done that because it's so far away. You guys are not that tough. August, honestly, it seems like a long time since I've done anything. I need to get it together. I need to do another top 10. I actually was working on a top 10 before I left for the week. And a tier list. I actually set up a tier list, but I didn't record it. I just set it up, so it's ready to record. So I'm gonna try to do a tier list this week, which should be easy because, like I said, it's already set up. Run! And then I'm gonna try to do a top 10. Should be less easy because top 10s are just hard. Just hard to do. But yeah, I have a new niece now, which is nice. She's adorable and tiny and full of hair. Like she's actually got a head full of hair, which is weird. Like everyone, I always thought that babies didn't have that much hair when they were born. All 3 of my nieces and nephews have hair. Just had a lot of hair when they were born. I don't know what it is. I don't think we're a hairy family. I mean, I had facial hair at the age of like 10 or 11, but it's not like I have like back hair or anything like that. We're not a hairy family. I don't know. Either way, very cute, very adorable baby. Very mobile baby. She moves around a lot. Wow. We also watched Far From Home again. No! Uh-oh, hold on. Controller, no! Why do you do this? Sorry. Along with the move, because when I was packing everything, I guess I messed up my cable for my controller. And so, now I have to deal with a less than stellar controller that disconnects. Well, the controller's fine. The cable is what disconnects. I have another one somewhere, but... like, my room is for the most part set up, but I still have like 2 boxes with stuff in them that I need to actually set up. I really should have started the stream earlier, but like I said, I've been learning Japanese, and I spent my day trying to get #1 on the current leaderboard that I had on Duolingo, and then I did it. And then I started making pancakes, and the person below the second place took back first place. And I was like, well, I can either take back first place and start the stream like at 10, which I don't want to do because I have to work tomorrow morning, or I can start the stream. So I'm going to end up in second place. Not because I can't, but because I want to stream. Can you heal? I don't think so. This Ichigo, amazing when it comes for the boss battles. He's so good. Incredibly high chance to inflict burn with his normal attack. Each of his normal attacks hits twice. With flurry, each one hits 4 times. No, controller, why do you betray me? He's about to fire. You see him do this? Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, each of his normal attacks hits 4 times because of the flurry, meaning his normal attack string hits 16 times per enemy. So if you have a row of enemies, you fill up your 200 combo in it's super fast. But yeah, he's a really good boss killer, and he can heal. Plus DR at 16% helps him survive a little bit. So I don't know what my odds are here because controller. He is one of my go-to boss players. Plus, his strong attack 1 is pretty good for knocking enemies back, which is what you want. Not for speed, but for you. But for convenience. Convenience is good. I also got a haircut, and I got it from my dad, which means I didn't really have a choice of how short it was. It's just kind of like, he gives me 3 choices. He gives me the choice of, I guess it's hard to say, it's Spanish, but he basically gives me 3 choices in Spanish, but they all mean bald. So I'm like, yeah, just whatever. And so, my hair is short, it's just hair. It grows back. Ah! Run away! Run away from the magma. Uh-oh. But yeah, no, even though I have been mostly absent of from YouTube for a while, and I still have to finish Kirby, by the way, there's a few things on my list that I want to play. A number of things on the list that I want to play, and I have my current setup is better suited for playing console games than my last one was. So expect more variety of streams, either on here or on Twitch. And even though, like I said, I have been absent for like 2 months, I haven't had time to do anything. I haven't stopped BBS. Like I've still logged in. I've still done a bunch of stuff. I have a decent amount of orbs. I haven't stopped playing. I just haven't stopped streaming, moving. But now that we've moved, I don't have to worry about that for a little bit. For 11 months, I have to move it again. It's gonna be fun. I guess 10 months since it's been a month since we signed. Stuff has sucked. It's getting better. But yeah, I want to do more drawing stuff because I still want to learn to draw. I want to definitely do more BBS stuff because BBS is fun. Gotta finish up Kirby. I think I'm gonna do Link's Awakening again because I played that recently and it was a lot of fun. So I want to play it again. I did want to do Tiny Tina with Wonderland, but we were gonna do that co-op, and I can't do that on YouTube because of copyrights because of the music. I can do it on Twitch, but it would have to be co-op, and it would be very inconsistent. People I play with are very inconsistent. So it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing. Although I might run it again, single player. I also want to replay Spider-Man because that's a super fun game. A few other things. I should probably finish Pokemon Snap because I have a notorious not finishing games. Kirby is not by choice. I think I can finish Kirby in 1 or 2 more cities. I was under time constraint before because we were going. I'm no longer under time constraint because we already moved. Whoa! Also, let me know how the volume sounds because, again, I don't know. Hello Ichigo, it has been a little bit. I have been insanely busy in real life, but it's finally now calming down. I can finally start doing this again. Super nice. Oh, I want to do recoloring streams as well. Those are always so fun. There's one that I really want to do. I usually stick with the BBS characters because it's BBS characters. And there's been several added since the last time I did it. So I'm excited to do that. But I also really want, like lately, I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and that's another game I'm going to be streaming a lot of because I play it a lot. But I've been playing it a lot, and I keep thinking to myself, Dark Magician has like 3 color patterns, 4 color styles now. He's got the original one that's like the blue and white, like the blue and I guess it is kind of white, right? But it's like the pale skin Dark Magician. Oh yeah, I added subtitles. Nice. I forgot I did that. There is the more recent one that's got like the green skin and like the greenish getup, greenish blue getup. There is the Dark Side Dimensions one that's like gray. Looks really cool. And then there's the evil one that's like green or something, or I don't remember his color scheme. I just remember there's green in there. Anyway, but there's only one Dark Magician girl color palette. So I figured, why not do a recolor thing where I basically make the Dark Magician, the recolor the Dark Magician to have the same color scheme as all of the Dark Magicians. So that's something that's on my list. I love using this Nell. She's so fun. Her normal attack is so good. Her strong attacks are also really good. She doesn't have Havoc, but she's got amazing range. Beam Shot with Havoc is obviously better, but Beam Shot without Havoc is still really, really good. Strong Attack 3 is a full screen with Havoc is better, but still a full screen either way. And Strong Attack 2 is a heavy Vortex move, which honestly better again with Havoc, but it's one of those moves that it's just got a good range even without it. But her normal attack is a really fun one. It's always different. I love characters that have very unique things to them that the developers just decided, yeah, this could be fun. And hers shooting a different friend on the last attack of her normal attack is really fun. Sajin having that special, or Manga Sajin having the special that basically gives him extended range on the last attack is also a unique thing to him that I really, really like. No! Price is averted. Let me see, who else has a unique thing? I guess Yoruichi and Soifons, the fact that they can flash step multiple times, just because of who they are, without any explanation in-game. Like, they still have Sprinter at 1. There's no, like, oh, they have Sprinter at, 3 or whatever. Nope, they just have Sprinter at 1, but they can just do it, because it's just what it is. I really like that a lot. Gin! Because it just makes sense to the character. Wow. Cook ourselves a bit of a shark. Oh yeah, man. Luckily, I decided to do the because the first 30 floors I can honestly mostly auto. Every now and then I have to intervene for a boss level or whatever, but at the first 30 floors I can mostly auto, which is why I started the stream at 4:30. And I did that a few days ago because I knew I wanted to stream this. And I'm really glad I did, because the first 30 floors would have easily been another hour of streaming. And I started pretty late, so that would have not been fun. Fine. It's fine. I think I have him set at like last ditch survival at 300% or something, 400%. Honestly, I shouldn't really fear dying here. I'm just gonna come back. If anything, it'll give me my strong attacks back faster. Wow. Nice, that was a lot of hits, nice. Okay, I should throw off the special. I'm weakened, but it doesn't matter because you still take burn damage. You can't weaken a fire. I wonder if we'll get to see Ishin's Bankai if the story continues. Because you kind of get a hint at what it is. It's like the kind of thing he has to be healthy enough to do. If he's hurt, he can't really do it. I'm curious. I hope when they continue manga, I hope they give us another Human Sajin, or I hope the resurrected version of Human Sajin is really, really good, because he's got to cap the Spada Killer, which It's not good. But if you give him like Bruiser at 60 with that flurry, and he's already got a normal tech damage link, he could be pretty good. He already has a gimmick that makes him pretty fun. I wish they would give him a bit more of long reach. I think that would be really fun. And I know he already has long reach like at 20%. But if they could do like long reach at 40, where his reach is just insane, that would be really fun. Because it makes sense for the character. Go. You know, I haven't. I wonder if. For a while, I had a problem with this game in that whenever I streamed it, the audio would be. If I was facing a different direction, the audio would be quieter. Like if I was facing to the right or to the left, the audio would just be different. It would be a lot quieter in one direction. And I don't remember if they fixed it, or I don't know if they fixed it, or if when moving, because I'm using the new mic and I'm using like my headphones are connected through my mic, not through my actual computer. I wonder if oh, I dodged it. I mean, I still got affected by the thing, but I dodged it. I wonder if because I'm connecting my mic to my headphones to my mic, I wonder if that fixed it. Either way, it's a problem. I'm glad I don't have any. Gustavo, hello. Can't wait to see what Beyond Bankai Sajin looks like. Oh, I really hope it's like a human Sajin and not a or a human Sajin hybrid or whatever, werewolf man. I don't know. But here's what I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Sajin with his Zanpakuto's armor, like his Zanpakuto, like in Bankai form, that armor. Because that would be really cool. Without the hat, without the helmet. I could do without the hat. Just the samurai armor. I think that would be really neat. And just like, have him be like a melee attack character, but with range, range. If that makes sense. Like basically the range of a regular ranged character, but he's a melee attacker. That would be insanely broken. How are you still alive? There we go. I forgot I put on the subtitles. I need to stop skipping my specials so I can see what they say, because I have no idea. How did you guys miss all that? I was walking in front of you. I hope Beyond Bankai Toshiro next. I hope Beyond Bankai Toshiro isn't the hollowified Bankai Toshiro that we saw in the manga, because I still hope that we get that character sooner or later. I hope it's something. But yes, Bankai Toshiro, I hope is like straight up ice armor. Because like if you take a look at his adult Toshiro's Bankai, he has like armor. Like he got like shoulder pads and like stuff like that, like boots and stuff. So it's clear that his, you know, it's ice armor. So I hope they lean that route. But we'll see. Like, some of them are completely different than what I thought they were. Like, Kisuke's isn't at all what I thought it was gonna be. It's just a giant hand. It's still awesome. It's just completely different than what I thought it was gonna be. Yoroichi didn't lean on the cat lightning thing at all. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go grab my stuff from my house. And I'm gonna fight you with it. Soifon's is really cool. I really, really like Beyond Bankai Soifon's look. Kenpachi's is really, really cool. I like that they incorporated Yachiru's Zanpakuto. Yachiru Nahana, I guess Retsu's is really cool as well. I skipped the special. Fool. I think I used the special. Shogun Sajin. I'm all in for that. Yeah. Kaname is, honestly, I hope Kaname has his hair down. I think that would look really, really neat. But he's one of those characters that I feel like we didn't see enough of his Zanpakuto's abilities. Like, we know what it is, but it's such a cool power that I wish I hope they do it, like, we see it again and it looks like what it is, because it's a really cool ability. I wasn't expecting Soifon at all. Oh, they're gonna go through all of the characters that have a Bankai, and even some that don't, you know? Like Jushiro, we never saw it. He has one, but we never saw it. They did him. Yoroichi doesn't even have a Zanpakuto. They did her. I'm sure we're gonna get Rukia, even though at the time that it's gonna take place, she doesn't have a Bankai, but I'm sure we're gonna get her. We're probably gonna get Renji, although I'm curious to see which Bankai they're gonna lean towards. But yeah, they have so many, and because they're limited banners, they get money off of that from people who are like, oh, this is a limited banner, I'm gonna spend money because it's not premium. So it's easy money, you know, when they do that. Don't blame them. Here's another really good boss killer if you're having difficulty in any of these rooms. This Neliel is really, really good at taking out bosses. Although I might trigger Orihime's. I was afraid I might trigger a special again. Specials happen again 25, 30 seconds later after they have the first time. But yeah, Soifon's is really cool. I'm a big fan of that one. Even though I don't care that much about Soifon herself, but that's really cool armor that she has, or get up. Yama's didn't really incorporate his Zanpakuto either. Like, it incorporated the flames, but I'm saying like he didn't actually use his sword in his. It was not Zanpakuto, it was beyond Bankai Yoroichi. If I'm not mistaken, people have said she used family weapons. I know. But she doesn't have a Zanpakuto. That's what I meant when I said Yoroichi's was basically, I'm gonna go home and get my stuff. I'll be right back. Give me a second, I gotta go get my stuff from the house. I left it in my sock drawer. I was just kind of hoping we'd get to see like a new variation of Shingo. Because it's such a cool aspect, I guess, of the show is Shunko. And only like 3 characters have it, but it's really cool. Soifon's got the best of both worlds. She's got one of the coolest Zanpakutos in Suzumebachi. She's hand-to-hand, so she's got sword, she's got hand-to-hand, she's got a straight-up missile launcher, and she's got Shunko. And she's got the flash steps. Unfortunately, she's angry all the time. It's like, did those only... Huh, that's weird. That didn't actually do any damage to me, but it restarted my combo. Like, it pushed me back. It didn't do any damage to me, but it restarted my combo. That's interesting. I didn't know that you could do that. I've not played this game in 3 months, mostly due to grinding. It's just boring. Oh, I just grind while I'm doing other stuff. Wow. Beyond Bankai Gin and Mayuri? Ooh, that's a tricky one. Mayuri is going to be interesting because it's Mayuri. I hope that Beyond Bankai Mayuri isn't actually... I hope he's not using Zanpakuto. I hope he's like, okay, this is a threat. I'm not going to use... Like, I hope they're like... Because they're all fighting each other, right? I hope Mayuri's like, well, I'm immune to Ashisogi Jizo's poison. So Ashisogi Jizo is useless here. So I'm gonna straight up go the gadget way, and I hope we see like basically go gadget Mayuri, if that makes sense. Cause you know how he's like got all these like body modifications and like his arm is like a hook shot and all these things. You never really get to see that much of that particular arm, but he's got like all these body modifications. I hope we get to see more of that for Mayuri. For Gin, for Gin will be interesting. Because Gin has one of the coolest Zanpakutos, but it's also one of the most basic. Like, because like simplicity is sometimes best, you know? Simplicity is sometimes best, and Gin is a very good example of that. It's just a sword that can extend several kilometers in an instant and then back. So it's kind of hard to build something off of that. I don't know. That one's a weird one. Mayuri will be interesting because of who he is. Gin's gonna be interesting because of what he doesn't have, I guess. That's gonna be interesting to see. They just go Edward Scissorhands Gin, and then he just has every finger is a. Ow. You know what? Let's start this one again. Mulligan. I wish they shut off Soifon and Toshiro winning more in the manga. I feel like they always lost the fights and never got to finish anyone off. Huh. Soifon took out Baragan. Toshiro won against Loopy, but didn't necessarily kill him. Because there wasn't a lot of... Toshiro also won temporarily against Holly-Bell. But then she broke free, and then Aizen won against Holly-Bell. Because it was Soifon against Yoroichi. There's not much you can do there. Wow, they didn't really fight. It's like Toshiro fought more in the comics because he went to Earth. Soifon didn't really fight us so much. I guess she fought the... I need to reread the manga. She did fight again in the manga. And I think she won against that robot thing. It's been a while since I've read it. I'm so tempted to buy all of the manga. It's such an expensive... Like, because there's a bookstore that I literally go to buy, where I got the books that you see in the bookshelf. And I decided I didn't want to get the whole of Bleach because it's super expensive. But I did want to get the first book and the last book. I wanted to get number 1 and number 74 because it just... I like the idea of having the first and the last one. But unfortunately, the first one... I couldn't find it in, like... all the copies were sold out of the first one. But they had it in Japanese, so I thought, oh, okay, this is cool. And this was before I decided to learn Japanese, so I picked it up because I wanted to have it. And then I picked up the number 74 in English, and then I went back at a later date and they had the first one, so I picked it up in English. So I have the first Bleach novel in both English and Japanese, and because I am now learning Japanese, I'm excited to go and get to the point where I can read it. Also, this Soifon I think is 10-10-10, and I don't have her set up. Nope, she's not. Never mind. I regret nothing. Run! Ow! Right, this was before immunities. Or I guess they did have immunities, but they were mostly they were links, if anything. Laceration poison? Either laceration poison or poison paralysis. No, it's not gonna be laceration poison because you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. Because laceration does less damage, I think, than poison does. So you would want just poison. But if you get paralysis poison, then they are both stuck where they are and poison. I don't even know how they would do laceration poison. Laceration poison would just be poison with the added effect of, or with the added, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. The added ailment of laceration, but it would just be laceration in name only, if that makes sense. Because poison does more damage. Plus, you want paralysis poison because 1, poison does more damage, but 2, paralysis lasts longer than poison does. For example, poison lasts 5 seconds, and laceration lasts 4. They always go with the one that lasts the longest, so it would essentially be laceration, poison for 5 seconds. But if they did paralysis and freeze both last 7 seconds. If they did paralysis and poison, then it would be poison for 7 seconds. Awesome. That's why Kisuke is so good. It's because laceration normally lasts 4 seconds, but because he also has paralysis in there, it lasts for 7 seconds. And if you have that Kisuke, get him to 15, 15, 15. I highly recommend doing getting damage to lacerated enemies at 40%, because doing damage at paralyzed enemies is only 20%, so you get more out of 40. They're lacerated and paralyzed for longer, so you get more out of it. And there's fewer enemies immune to laceration and paralysis. You get more out of it. And then right after that, when you 20 them, I highly recommend doing hidden enemies, so you can get that slot back. You have Soul Reaper Killer, and those guys like to hide. Let's see what Nini says. Hey Hollow, how's it going? I like the Orihime profile picture. Always good, always good. Is the new Gin worth it? I haven't, while I've seen him, I haven't had time to actually like test him out or check out his stuff. So I don't remember what he has, to be honest. Like I haven't stopped playing the game, but I haven't had time to go in and look at stuff and make videos and stuff like that, because I've been so busy the last 2 months. It sucked, but it's finally calming down. But I'll have to take a look. In fact, let's go do that now. Is he still available? Yes. This Soifon has 4 flash steps, right? All Soifons have 4 flash steps. It's whether or not they have a long stride that differs. I just noticed I read it 2 times the same thing. I'm laceration, poison, laceration pops. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you just flipped it. I see now. Drasize, hello. Beyond Bankai Mayuri could have poison paralysis. Because the poisons sort of mobilize the enemy. Yep, that's what I hope he has, because that would be very, very good. Okay, Gin, what do you got? Ranged normal attack. Nice. All attacks poison, insta kill chance special. Damage to poison enemies at 20%. That's always good. Captain Killer. So right off the bat, he's not going to be great in PvE, just because his killer is not multiplied. You typically want something with a killer that is multiplied a little easier. It is multiplied against bosses, but you're only fighting one boss. Either way, really good in Senkaimon, really good in Guild Quest to have. Normal attack up by 20. Bruiser at 20, so that's 40. Poise, Flurry, so that's 40. Range damage, so that's 50. So it's basically normal attack up by 50%, and then Flurry plus poison. And if they're poisoned, it's 70%. Plus he's got guard break, so he can just pierce through enemies, and he's ranged, which is nice. Yeah, really good character, but not for PvE much. Not for like inheritance trials and inheritance zones and Senkaimon, other than boss fights. But yeah, every other aspect is good. And like I said, even if a character has a not so great killer, you can still make him good. It's all about what you add to them. Sans comic, hello. Shui got a little shafted with a 0 squad killer. It's basically only for Guild Quest and select Senkaimon floors. That said, what does he have here? Immune to freeze. All attacks are melee strong attacks. Soul Trait being a freeze reduction blows my mind that they did that. Guard break, last ditch survival, poison reduction is nice. Berserker at 60%, Bruiser at 40. Strong tech damage, so it's basically Berserker at 80% because of that. Which is pretty good. Berserker at 80% and Frenzy is pretty good, but you still have a less than stellar killer. That said, you have a chance to get this Nell, which is Chef's Kiss. It's so good. This Noitora is also really... this Noitora is needed to complete floor 48 in under a minute, and we'll get to that in just a little bit. Yoroichi Soifon is such a good character. I cannot recommend that character enough. So good. So good. 2 killers, guard break, Great range on strong attacks. Great for boss killing because of poison. And high hit on the strong attacks. They push back, which is really, really nice. Like I said, 2 killers, guard break, multiple flash step, easy for dodging specials. Your partner is constantly hitting the enemies, which is really, really nice. Honestly, cannot recommend that character enough. This other Yoruichi, sadly. Same with the other Soifon, and Uryu is just Uryu. Uryu's actually pretty good. He's kind of just a mech character. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good character. He's just kind of generic, but he's not bad. He's got, I think, hidden enemies and guard break on Arankars, which is really nice. And then I don't even remember what Yukio can do, because Yukio. You know? Okay, back to the Senkaimon. The Nad stream is insane. It's the same as the Yabaro. Oh, really? Ow. Yeah, because the Yabaro's is also really nice. Although the Yabaro can hit hidden enemies, right? I don't know if Beam can by default. That's such a good ability to have. Because I know the Zeta Pill gives it to you. Gives you the ability to hit hidden enemies. But if you have an Arankar or Soul Reaper killer, that's like always my go-to. If a character does not have hidden enemies, and it's a character that I want to give an extra ability to, and they have a Soul Reaper or a Arankar killer, I always give them hidden enemies. Because it frees up an accessory slot, and it makes the character so much faster since they don't have to wait for the enemies to come out of the ground. So good. Cannot recommend it highly enough. That's why I gave it to Kisuke. Especially with Kisuke having the Seeking Vortex, it's kind of a must. So much time can be wasted trying to get the enemies underground. Could have aimed that one a little bit better, but whatever. Wow. I want to think they'll give him Disabler or something damage status. Disabler would be interesting, but Disabler on a character that has all status elements on everything without some sort of limitation would be just broken. Like it would break. That would be the best character. Because there are characters that have Disabler now, obviously, but the 2 characters that have it at all times, I think there's a 3rd one now, but the two characters that have it at all times, at least they did, were the past version of Kisuke and the Christmas version of Hollybell, and they only had it on their Strong Attack 3, which is good because you can't really spam that as much as you can the others, and they didn't have D-Build. Now, you have Disabler on both Renji and Rukia when they transform, but only for the first 10 seconds, so it's not like you can abuse it. And then somebody else, I feel like somebody else got Disabler recently. Like a proper Disabler. I just don't remember who it was. It's me, Booney. Hello, hello. Just started watching. Well, welcome. We have, we're already 15 floors in, but I still have another Senkaimon to do after this one. So the stream's not even halfway done. So the other Senkaimon's gonna take me a bit longer than this. All right, under a minute. I have to hurry on this one. Wish you had follow-up. And poise. The new Arankar Hollybell has Disabler, but only in arena mode. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was that I saw. I knew that somebody recently had gotten Disabler. You're weakened. You get to be weakened now. Congratulations. That Yukio got an Arankar killer with Disabler. Disabler with paralysis on all of his attacks, and his killer Does he really have Disabler? That doesn't sound right. Let me go check. Are you sure you're not thinking of D-Bill? Because everybody has D-Bill. But Disabler on everything would be just broken. Which that Hollybill has, but only in arena mode, which is different. Here's a character I hope to get soon, Rose. Let's see here. Actually, let me see what you have it on. Yeah. Oh man, Disabler is slow on everything. That's pretty fun. I hope to get her as well soon. Let's see here. Was it Yukio? Good old Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, but only against Tekoronkars. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I meant the actual ability Disabler. Yeah, no. The individual status, the individual affiliation Disablers have been around for a little bit. Those I'm fine with. I like those because they are limited to a specific attribute of a specific enemy. Except Yoroichi. The new Yoroichi has it for any mind enemy, which is awesome. It's a beaut. Come on. I hope those 2 seconds of stuck are gonna make a difference. I got a new Grimjown stuff 4, got the Arena Nell on 10 BBS tickets. I also have all the LELs and BBS. Nice! We are Nelly L bros. I think I have all of them now too. She is in fact best around card. Love Nelly L. She's also really fun to draw, and by draw I mean trace, because I am not good at drawing. Oh, I gotta take you out. I got 3 seconds left. Even then, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a nightmare for overall cards. Yeah, anything that has like chance to inflict blank to a blank enemy is so good. And I'll do the extra. I was gonna say I'll do the extra things later, but it ends today. I don't really have a choice. Okay, let's hope I don't have to increase anything on you. I have this Noitora now on both accounts, which finally. But I left them on 149 on both accounts. I think the other one he's stuck on 145 actually. I refuse to max him out until I need him, until I need the orbs. Because man, Yoroichi destroyed my orb count. I had to grind so many orbs to get that Yoroichi on both accounts. That sucked. That was not fun. But ah no! How dare you! That's not good. I might have to redo this one. Hey, maybe not. We'll see. I gotta take this guy out. No! So close. You know what really sucks? The game screwed me there. Is he getting XP? I hope not. I don't wanna level him up to. I hope not. I guess we'll find out after this if they get XP out of this. I don't think they do, but I don't typically use characters that are not maxed out. Yeah, what sucks there is the game screwed me there. Because if you use a strong attack when your opponent uses their special, like at the same time, it'll eat up your strong attack, but the special will happen and your strong attack will not, but it'll still eat it up. And so what happened there was I had my Beam Shot Strong Attack 1 that I hit when he used the special. The special went off, my strong attack did not, it ate it. It's not so bad for strong attacks like this one. It kind of sucks because it does eat it, but it sucks even more when it's a strong attack that takes longer to attack. But I have had that happen a few times. Alright, I'm gonna have to do Last Ditch Survival. I guess I don't have to, but... Okay, good, they don't get XP. The Laceration is a double-edged sword. Because, on the one hand, it's, you know, you inflict damage and they can't deal their damage. But on the other, it doesn't last that long, and it'll take their health to below half health, which is when they use their special, and you can't really time dodging it correctly. What am I looking for? Strong attack cooldown. Forgot to take the other one off. There we go. And give me Ichiguts. Do I not? Okay, I was gonna say, do I not have him? Hopefully this won't make as much difference, because I have, like, the last one was pretty fast, but the one before that I only had 3 seconds left. And I did remove one of my strong attack damaging links to replace it with this Last Ditch Survival. So hopefully that won't make too much difference, especially since Last Ditch Survival takes a while, a few seconds to activate. And it has been the difference between clearing it in under a minute or not before. Hope that's not the case here. We'll see. Okay, 10 seconds. Oof. That means I'm gonna have to get him to under half health in 3 seconds, which is extremely unlikely. Yeah, even if he were to Last Ditch Survival. I left it in under a minute. Barely. It would not even be a problem if I leveled him up and then get him to 100. But I refuse to get those level up orbs. Yeah, I'm a little late today. My bad. I was busy trying to get the #1 spot on Duolingo, which I got. And then it got taken back, and I was like, well, I can either take it back or I can start the stream. So I decided to start the stream. I'll settle for second place this time. I really don't need to get first place until the next. Frozen. Oof, I'm gonna have to restart this. This is a horrible run. Oh, late to the stream. You're honestly not that late. I mean, you are late to the stream, but we haven't even started the hard section. This is still the easy one. I understood that. I understood the last thing he said. Kinda. Well, the last word, not really the last thing. Nope. Yeah, I knew I was gonna have to restart this one after the first floor. Today is the end of Brawl Quest? What is Brawl Quest? I don't know. I had pancakes before starting. They were really good. And I kind of want more. But I've been eating really bad lately. Like the last week, I either ate really good or ate really bad. Like the days different. One day I would eat really good, and the next day it was like, oh, stuffed crust pizza and a Blizzard from Dairy Queen, yes please. Oh right, I needed to do more of that. I did grind the Brawl Quest a lot, but not enough. Not enough. Did that have a co-op mode? didn't even check. Special! Oh, run. Oh, it didn't? Then I'll probably grind it after the stream. I'll just grind it until I go to sleep. Okay, stage 50. I'll do the extra stages at the end because I want to secure the other ones first. Run! Oof. That's not ideal. I might have to restart this. Actually, let's see if I can do this. I don't remember what I have on her. I want to say I have... Yeah, I have to restart this. I have a Senkaimon on there. That one point of damage was enough to restart. I just need to time my strong. Like so. And then run like a coward. This one is pretty easy. On this account, it sucks. I hate doing this floor on my JP account because I use the whoopsie. Yep. I definitely have to restart it there. I use the Orient Society version of Orihime on my JP account. That sucks. That is so hard to do in under a minute. Because I have her attack at like +7 on level 7. I don't want to do 10 because I don't use that character often enough. It sucks. It is so rough. It's so inconsistent. I have to hope that kills. Feel rich with your 400 bushes? I need to grind some more before it ends. I didn't know it ended today. And I took a nap like a fool. Alright, this is gonna suck. A huge waste of time there, but whatever. This is also gonna be cutting it kind of close. The good thing is I can use my special against Rukia, but it's still gonna be... Oh, Jackie! I don't know if I have to do Jackie. Actually, I think I recently got her. That might be worth looking into. I think, yeah, that'll definitely be worth looking into. Although I think I got her on this one, which if I got her on this one, it's kind of like, meh. I really need her on JP. Let me double check, actually. True, but Ara is waifu. Let's see what do we got here. Nope, definitely do not have her. Although it is nice to see there are some 5 stars I haven't maxed out yet. There's also a lot of 5 stars I need to fuse. I should do that at some point. I'll get that. Also, my first max transcended character, you guys! It took so long, but I finally did it! And by so long, I mean getting the character. Actually, I had the resource, because I had never max transcended anyone, I had the resources pretty quickly, like, very fast. I do want that to be attack instead of focus. I understand why focus is better, but I like attack more. Plus attack transfers as a stat when you link a character. Focus does not. But yeah, isn't she pretty? I don't have her 20-20-20, but I do have hidden enemies on her because she does have an Aranka killer. So. my first and only Max Transcended character. I don't like doing it. I hate Max Transcended characters, which is why I haven't done it. I will only do it to older characters that I really enjoy using, because otherwise it's too easy. Well, yeah, go ahead. You can grind Brawl Quest while you watch the stream. It's good times. Good times were had by all. I wish I could co-op it. I wish there was a co-op. Sadly, there is not. No Flurry Yoroichi. That's why I did it though. Honestly, if she had Flurry, I probably wouldn't have done it. It'd be too good. Alright, been under a minute. Huh. Might still be louder on one ear than the other. I keep using my Strong Attack 3 for what I think is the last two enemies. I need to not do that. Because one of these days it will be the last two enemies and it'll be a waste of a Strong Attack 3. Hey, Cobra! Hello, hello. Another character I want to max transcend at some point. I don't have him at 5 out of 5, but and this one's gonna take me take a little bit more convincing for myself for me to do it. OG Stark, because he's so much fun, but he doesn't have a good killer. So even at max transcended, he's not gonna be a very useful character. That Yoroichi is my go-to Orankar or Mind Orankar. But yeah, the Stark's gonna take a bit more just because the lack of a good killer. Captain Killer is no good. You want your first max transcended to be Camp for your own World Truth's Grimmjow? Is that the good Grimmjow or the bad Grimmjow? Truth was the canon one, right? They're both fun, but one of them is significantly better than the other. They're both good. Honestly, the first one would have been way better had they given him Havoc. That's all he really needed. I think his resurrection will have Havoc and Strong Attack Recharge. That would just make him a good character. It has been a little bit. I've been MIA for like the last 2 months because we've been moving and then Easter and I had to go home for a week and searching for a new apartment. It's just been a headache, but I'm finally done. Finally, there's peace and I can rest and I have the big room for the first time in a long time. I have the big room. I'm so excited, you guys. This apartment complex also has a 24-hour hot tub, which I will only probably use like in the middle of the night if I'm up for some reason. But it's still nice to have it as an option. I do wish the pool is 24 hours, but apparently there's a rule in either Austin or Texas, I don't know which of the two, where public pools, they can't be open past 10. I thought that was like an apartment complex thing. Nope, it's a straight up Texas thing, or Austin. I wasted that on you, on the one individual enemy? I'm a fool. Beyond Resurrection, Grimjow to get one copy. Yeah, that's why for characters, like, I use the special move source on Kisuke. Because it took me a decent enough time to get Spirits of Fervor with the Kisuke. The Yoroichi. That was a lot of orbs that I did. Probably the most orbs I've ever done on any character to get it. This Rukia is another character that's really good against bosses. If you have her, you're good on bosses. All of her attacks are just really good against it. Strong attack 2 pushes enemies back, plus it hits multiple times and it's burned. Strong attack 1 also pushes them back, and it's got a very high hit count. And strong attack 3 also pushes them back, also a high hit count. Also high chance of inflicting burn. Although it doesn't seem like it, since nothing is burning this girl. It's probably because she's too hot already. Burn, no, but okay, she's on fire.
世はすべてこともなし。いさかいはこの風で吹き消してやろう。
Wow. The black feathers are a nice touch. You don't have this Rukia? Oh, she's so fun. I think she gets resurrected this. Nope, doesn't get resurrected this year. Yeah, doesn't. There's a slight chance because it's not technically a Halloween banner. It's a different thing altogether. So it's slight chance, but I think more than likely we're just gonna get the Halloween banner that had Holly-Bell, Yachiru, and insert third character here. Ruiruka. That's the one. I guess I think they were the same year actually, so she may be resurrected. Because Ruiruka had that SB stat that was similar to I don't know, maybe. Honestly, if this game's strong attacks had subtitles, I would probably be playing this game, like not on stream, not when I'm on stream, but if I'm when I'm off stream, I'd probably be playing this game with the subtitles on and the music off, so I can hear it and learn it. Did you know that you have? Did you know that you do have Jackie as a 6-star level 150? Whoops! I looked at a 5-star because I figured I'd have, if I had her, I left her at 5-star. But I must have gotten her and maxed her out when I was grinding orbs for that Yoroichi. That makes sense. That's probably why I have her. I have to see if I have her on JP though, because I don't need her on this one because of that floor. I do need her on JP because. Man, that Orihime is just rough. She's really good, but she's not... Like, you're not supposed to use her in that one. She's got a Soul Reaper killer. She's not mined. Yeah, they did slow down Resurrection matches by quite a bit. I think it's because... I honestly blame manga. I think they're waiting to resurrect the manga characters when the manga or the anime gets closer, which won't be till October, so we'll be a little bit. And because of that, they can't stray too far from batch 1, even though they're already past it at this point. And so because of that, they slowed it down. Ow. Ow! That's the worst time to run out of normal attack. I might have to restart this. I don't know that I have... Oh, we started. Oh, never mind. I have to restart it now. I was gonna say, I don't know that I have Last Ditch Survival. And then right as I was saying that, I died and I had Last Ditch Survival. But I use it for the boss. It's not necessarily necessary, especially not with this Kaname, since he can inflict weakening. And his strong attack 2 is Crawling Vortex. But it's still really nice to have. Yeah, dude, I'm waiting for Parasol Nell as well. That should have been last year. I'm excited for that. I really, really hope they give her Flurry. If they give her Flurry, then the wait would have been definitely worth it. Because I don't think if they would have resurrected her last year, I don't think they would have given her Flurry. Kind of like they didn't give Halloween Yoroichi Flurry. we'll see. I'm also excited for Noitora, because that Noitora is a blast. So fun. This floor takes forever. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Use my strong attack to get rid of... What a waste! I have Beyond... Let me try that, reading that in English again, real quick. I have Beyond Bankai, Beyond Resurrection, Grimjaw, 5 out of 5, Tornado, 5 out of 5. I don't know which to max transcend first. Tokinata is probably your better option. Because that Grimjaw won't be... Like, there's better options to that Grimjaw. There's better options to both, technically, but... with Tokinata, I feel like you can get a lot more out of it. Grimjaw really needs Havoc. And very much benefit from strong attack recharge. I'm gonna regret this, because my normal attack's gonna run out in a bit. Be stuck using my normal strong attack 1 to... Yep, there it is. Actually, hold on. There we go. I use manga Mayuri for this floor on JP. He's a lot better suited for this, I think. A lot more fun, definitely. This one gets the job done. Usually. We're cutting it close on time here. You can use Arena Byakuya on that floor if you have him. I do have him. I probably got him after I cleared this the first time. I wasted that. So it'd be worth looking into switching. I don't think I have him at 200 yet. I need to though, because I freaking love Byakuya. I also need to take this guy out. Okay. Nope. Let me do this. Oof. Strong attack. First strong attack damage is the same with Anniversary Aizen. Oh, about what? Let me try this Byakuya you speak of. Actually, let me... First things first. I'm gonna use this one, make him a little bit better. Because I freaking love this design for this Byakuya. So good. So good. I really hope they change the way to resurrect characters, because capping it at 7 is kind of trash for anniversary characters with Bjorg having. Yeah, him not having either Havoc or D-Bell really sucks. I really thought they were gonna give him a D-Bell. I really did. Why in the world did I give you attack? What was I thinking? Why did I do that? Oh well, it happened. Luckily we have another one. What was I thinking? I probably was thinking that his strong attack 2 is a... I believe his strong attack 2 is a barrier move. That's probably why I did it. Oh well, doesn't matter. And you know what? Actually, I may not have the resources to do this. I definitely don't have the resources to do this. It's okay, that what's his name isn't 10-10-10 either, and he can do it, so it's fine. Let's do it. Let's do that then. And you know what? The good thing about doing it this way is, since we're doing it this way, actually, I can just use... Oh no, she's not a captain. I think it's captain. Yeah, captain times 2. The good thing about doing it this way is because he has a barrier move, I can do this. Because I'm pretty much protected from... As long as I time everything correctly, I'm pretty much protected from the boss's special. So I don't need a last ditch survival. I can just replace it with... I should have really gone strong attack to look for this guy because he's so far down. He'll do. He has normal attacks that I'm going to be using frequently because of that barrier move. So let me go ahead and replace this with a beat stick. And I think... What's my killer multiplied at? Oh, there is no killer multiplication. Okay. Ah, good enough. No, I didn't save it! Give me the beat stick. There we go. Arena Yami is kind of fun, not gonna lie. No guard break aside. The arena characters are all... Honestly, all the characters tell me that. It almost doesn't matter. Like, I still wish the characters that I like have good killers because it's fun. But, it almost doesn't matter at this point since you can make any character fun. Any character usable. Just takes resources and time. Look at that. Super fast. Why wasn't I doing this before? And I kind of want to hold off on strong attack 2 to the boss. Because I know it's going to run out. That was a waste of that. I should have just done it. It would have come back at this point. Screw it, dude. Nice, nice. Does he have... He doesn't have multi-barrier, right? Dude, a 7th anniversary Orihime Cobra would be exceptional. You know that art that exists that with Orihime as with Lost Agent Ichigo's outfit? Let's get that one. Let's get that Orihime in game. Well, there's a Bankai livestream happening the 26th. I'm curious to see what that's about. What are good bonus abilities for Beyond Bankai Kenpachi? Let me see what he has real quick. Because I forget. I don't use him outside of PvP. Or very specific. Or Guild Quest, I guess. What do you got, friend? Guard break, strong attack at 60, damage reduction, last ditch survival, prevent last ditch survival. Nice. Ignore, counter, flurry, sprinter, poise, start barrier. 10. Pierce barrier. He can do it pretty quickly. If you're doing for PvP for competitiveness, pierce barrier would be a good idea for him. He doesn't have any status elements. The problem is I don't remember the Here we go. Does this have a list of all of them? It does not. I wish I had an open list available to me. I know Pierce Barrier is one. I can't remember much of anything else. I don't think normal attack up is in there, is it? If you can stack another damage reduction, which I don't think you can because he already has it, then damage reduction would be another one. If you could stack a last ditch survival, that one would also be good. I don't remember that. I think that one is stackable because you can have multiple links for it as well. I don't know if damage reduction is just because 676 is already like the max you can have. Bumping that up to 86 would be nuts. Are you scared of the new Senkaimon coming in May? I'm not scared. I'm excited. I love new Senkaimons. Are you kidding me? I am absolutely thrilled. Senkaimon is my favorite part of the game. Run! I believe Personnel could get flurry because Tag Team Shue and White also got flurry. They did, but other Nat characters that could have gotten flurry that came out after them didn't. So I'm worried. I really hope she does. I really, really do. Because man, she's fun. And also Personnel. Oh yeah, the new Senkaimon means new character, doesn't it? Also, new Senkaimon also means in about 3 months we're gonna get another new Senkaimon that's gonna be the hard one. Because they always go with the easy one first, and then a few months later the harder one. And last time, didn't we get like 2 new characters? Or am I making that up? Cocomelon! That's what she sounds like she's saying. How would Nell know about Cocomelon? I guess she does have a baby form. There's a leak for the end of month. Run! For the end of the month banner? I believe it. Because a Bankai livestream is happening, and anytime a Bankai livestream is happening, they always advertise it in a newspaper or in a magazine that there's going to be a Bankai livestream happening, and there's usually some sort of hint or straight up reveal of what the characters are going to talk about is, because they're trying to get people to watch it. But somebody always leaks the magazine before its actual release, so that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Is this the last boss? Let's assume yes. Can somebody link to me the leak? I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. I've been busy today. Went to church. After that, I went to... Well, first of all, I couldn't sleep. So I ended up going at a different time, a little later. And then I went to the bookstore that we have, the manga store, because I ordered... I have a Japanese textbook, and I ordered the workbook that comes with it. I didn't have it, so now I have that. Decided to go through that. And then I went to eat tacos. Because I was back home for a week, so I didn't have torchies, and I really like torchies, so I went to go eat torchies. And then, what did I do after? Oh, then I went to the grocery store because I had a Hikama this last week, and I really wanted more Hikama because Hikama is super good. At least for me, it's really, really good. And got some more of those. And then I got home, and then I was gonna go to this like indoor flea market that turns out we live super close by. I didn't know, and I haven't been, and I was really excited for it, but I was kind of tired when I got back because yesterday I mowed the lawn at my parents' house before I left, and our riding lawnmower broke after the first lawn, so I had to do the second, the entire backyard, which is more than twice as big as the front yard with the push mower, so I was really exhausted. And then I had a headache, and then I went to sleep, and now here we are. So I haven't gotten to take a look at... In conclusion, I want to see the leak for the new character, because I haven't gotten to see it. Been busy. That derailed. That give me the link for the new character derailed hard. I've seen Pierce Barrier, full stamina on Pierce Barrier, dodge. Ooh, dodge would be good. I forgot dodge was the thing. Yeah, dodge would be good. I would not do full stamina. I would not do that. Although he does have Brave Battle invincibility. But if you're gonna go, if you're wanting to go like as high as you can, then the top players are gonna have a Kenpachi as well. And Kenpachi nullifies it. So it's only good against any team that doesn't have Kenny. And at this point, all the top teams have Kenny. So like to future-proof it, you may want to do dodge, just because you do get that chance of dodging. Plus, any character... I think, doesn't Yama also have Brave Battle invincibility nullification as well? And I'm sure more characters are going to get it in the future, so... It's like a future-proof kind of thing. Ow, that hurt. My poor little Nell Bones. Aw, man. We got weakened right at the end of that. So that last hit probably could have knocked him out. Probably wouldn't have knocked him. Oh, what a waste! Critical failure. John, hello. Uh-oh. I like the BBS's PlayStation, but it sucks that I can't link your account. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't know if they're gonna fix it or if that's just how it is, because you can link it with Steam. Doesn't make any sense to me. It does suck you can't link your account though. What are the controls like? Can you set up your custom controls, or is it just like... Because if I downloaded on the PlayStation 4, I would be absolutely lost. I'm sure some other people... What the heck? I'm sure other people other than me play with a controller, whether it's on the PlayStation 4 or on the PC. Let me tell you what my setup is. Just because anything other than this is bizarre to me. There's an enemy over there. Thank you. There you go. My setup is right trigger is flash step, left trigger is special, A is normal attack, yeah, X is strong attack 1, Y is strong attack 2, B is strong attack 3, and click on right bumper is auto. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, you don't use your special. Speaking of specials, what do you say? Boom. Whoops. Straight up missed that. Dodge meta went to arena. Oh, did it really? Oh man, I missed dodge meta in PvP. That was so annoying. Baragan with straight up dodge I guess, yeah, dodge rate. It's like half the attacks missed, and when they hit, there was like a 50% chance they were weakened. Would you miss a few floors here and there? Ooh. This Miruka's hits have such a satisfying sound. Why, Sony's fault? Yeah, I believe it. They're like, hey, Morbius, we should have given Morbius to the MCU. We should just give Spider-Man to the MCU. So because of that, your BBS is gonna suck. And you're gonna be like, well, how does that relate to anything? And you're just like, we're just grouchy about it, so can't link it. They should just give all creative control to Marvel. Or to Disney, I guess. Or who would Kevin fight? There we go. It'd still be Sony, I don't care. It's just give it to Feige. Do any Aizen with damage reduction have the team link? Oh, to counter Kenny. That would be a good one. Straight up, because he already dodges 50% Soul Reaper damage. And giving him an additional damage dodge would definitely help. Plus, the Vortex is very likely to inflict weakening. The problem is you have a glass character. And if anyone has anything other than a Soul Reaper, then Aizen's in trouble. Suzumabachi with 15 dodge rate and only with enhanced drop. You can have two. At least you used to be able to link the same character if if one of them was before Resurrection and the other one was a Resurrection. So having a double Suzumabachi build would be interesting. I am so glad these guys don't have their 6-star abilities in Senkaimon. That would be so bad. I see he decided not to use his special. Nice. Anniversary of the arena cure, all because of Pierce Barrier. I missed when PvP was both normal attack and strong attack. I guess it's starting to go that way by the sound of it. I wish they did more 50% dodge rate. They nixed that immediately after Suzumabachi. She is the only character that has that. Shuki has so much fun because her you guys didn't see that, because her strong attack 2 is so inconsistent in terms of damage. She is so fun. I love it when stuff is not consistent. It adds an element of random. It's not necessarily random because you can't kind of control it. Well, you can and you can't control it. You can because you can kind of choose when you gather enemies, or from where you gather enemies, but you can't because it'll paralyze them randomly and they'll get the damage that they get wherever they are. Also, you get a character that beats up other characters with bananas. They should, this would be impossible to do, but I wish they added cosmetic stuff for this game, where it's still the same character, but like you can either give them a different outfit, give them a hat, change up their sword, you know, stuff like that. Because adding the banana sword and the shark sword for swimsuits Rukia and Nemu would be really fun. Being able to give anyone a parasol, anyone that has a sword, a parasol would be also really cool. Changing the color of certain attacks would also be really cool. But I think that would be really hard to do because I don't think the game is set up that way. Costumes would be really cool. Do like a ×10 summon of costumes, but have it be less orbs and ×10 summon of characters. Or the same amount of orbs, honestly, I'd do it. Don't beat that boy with a banana. There we go. PvP it for whales. Whale! Ah, my strong attack 3 wasn't back and I thought it was. I just stood there like an idiot. Oh, this was a mistake. I should have used that strong attack 2 a lot closer to that. Nice. 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 No! Ah! Come to me, Rukia. Most of the dodge rate characters don't have status elements or fringes for it. Yeah, it's because it's an older thing. Some of them do have some status element stuff, but it's an older thing. Oh no, I hate this floor. This floor is bad. It's doable, it's just really annoying. Because it's the kind of floor that if I lose any health, I have to restart it. Which is unfortunate when the ground is on fire. Okay. Luckily, Sichi goes pretty good against bosses. Unfortunately, that attack, even if it misses, still debuffs you. I guess it's an inspirational debuff. You're like, yeah, the attack missed me, but man, it looked cool and I'm demoralized. So, get away from the fire. Nice. Rukia v Rukia. Rukia wins. Really, it's the bananas victory. This one, I don't like this floor because it's always cutting it close. On time, I think. Then I have to get them before they use their special a second time. That largely depends on whether or not I can inflict weakening. Oof. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Isn't this a white Ichigo floor? Yeah, probably. But when I beat it the first time, I didn't have him. I don't think I might still not have him. I might only have him at a 5-star. I think I recently got him, but I think he's still a 5-star if I did. Either that, or I use white Ichigo on another floor. Oh man. Really? You couldn't have pushed that health bar like a millimeter further? Okay, we're good. There we go. Full DR teams are more toxic in your opinions? Yeah, I mean they are now. They are now. That's the way to go. Is full DR. It's just back in the day when when damage reduction didn't have like boosted links weren't a thing, so 20% damage reduction wasn't a thing. And Baragan was the king of PvP because he had dodge rate, and you can stack up that dodge rate. Whoo! Plus, he was like one of very, very few characters to have weakening. So either you dodge the attacks or they hit you but they were weakened. This is bad. Yeah, PvP, like they phased out dodge rate, but PvP has had its backs and forth of what dominates. And lately, like in the last several years, it's been attack. But for a while, it went from attack to SP to attack, back to SP to who can fire fastest. You know, like the Lost Asian version of Ichigo, the Bankai one. He was PvP top tier for a while. He was good because he had a really good range strong attack that fired really quickly. Same with Toshiro. He froze. I could tell you who like the top dogs of PvP were for every single iteration of the game. Especially if you're new to the game, some characters might surprise you. You'd be like, really? This character was PvP top dog? Uh-oh. I mean, you do well free to play. I have used. Oh, you can get all the way to the top with free to play. You don't have to spend money to get to the top. You just hoard your stuff and wait. I stopped trying in PvP a long time ago, though. I like this Ichigo's design, except for his hair. I like this hair he uses on when he uses his special. I think that's pretty cool. But man, this I feel like his outfit is too big for his hair. His hair needs to be bigger. Yeah, I use White Day Grimjow on that floor you were talking about on my JP account. I don't have him on this one though. But he is the one that I use on that. Let me know if the sound is too loud, by the way, or if I need to turn myself up, because like I said, I guess some of you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, but I'm using my old microphone that I used to have. And my sound settings, like I recorded a video already in this new apartment, but the sound was so bad I couldn't put it out. So I think I fixed it, but I want to make sure that it's fine. So let me know if the sound sounds fine, if the mic sounds fine. Because man, that video is just, ugh. It was a summoning video too, so it was just like wasted tickets, I guess. I think I used the horse. Pew pew pew! Shoot out the Sharingan! Yeah, I hope they do the manga resurrection stuff justice too. Especially some of the characters that really need it. Byakuya, Yachiru, Yuha. Grimjow, Dangai, Ichigo, Quidditch does Quidditch? What? Ah, this floor. I don't like this floor. I use, it's very weird. I use... This floor is not bad with the Desert Society version of Ichigo. Because that's who I use on my JP account. I have him on this account as well, but I use him on a different account, on a different floor in this account, so I can't, he's already locked, I can't use him. Ah. Come on. 3, 2, 1. I always like using this strong attack for this, because it does do the hits needed. Ow. Come on. Please don't run out. Please don't run out. Oh, thank you. When does this Senkaimon go away? In like 4 hours. It's the last day of Senkaimon. And then it comes back on the 5th. Or 6th. Ah! No strong, no normal attacks. 2, 1. But I would, if you haven't done it yet, I would definitely start, because it's gonna run out in a few hours. That's why the title of the stream is Last Minute Senkaimon. I normally put the title of the Senkaimon that I'm doing in the thumbnail, because I normally do them one at a time. I don't usually do them both at the same time, on the same stream. But it's the last day, and I don't have a thumbnail that just says Senkaimon, so I put up my custom Yoroichi. Toroichi. Ah, run out! 3, 2, 1. What a waste! What a waste! I should have just done the strong attack 1. Did you know that Midori means green in Japanese? That makes so much more sense with Midoriya. Took a look at your name. I just thought of that. Ha! You're frozen. You fool! No! Please have last ditch. Oh, thank you very much. Don't run out of normal attack. Yo, bro. Oh. Okay, luckily it I should be good. There we go. Why phone corrected to Quidditch? Yeah, of all the things to correct, why you go to Quidditch? Hey, Kisuke! This floor is so annoying to do in JP. And it was annoying to do on this one because I used to use Adult Ichigo, who can 100% do this, but you have to reset against the boss to get the instant kill, which I didn't used to do because I don't reset floors when I'm streaming because that's a coward's way out, and I'm only a coward when I'm not streaming. No, I don't do it when I'm streaming because it takes a long time to. Not really that long. It's just annoying to have to do that and then go back and reopen it. So I do the whole quit and restart the floor on JP, and if I'm playing it on my phone. But if I'm streaming, I just don't. Because sometimes I have Steam closed and I have to reopen it. It's just annoying. But it used to be annoying because I have to rely on Yama to take out the boss. I mean, on the instant kill to take out Yama. But this Kisuke is so much faster at it. Especially since he's 5 out of 5 and 15, 15, 15. And the increased 40% damage on lacerated enemies definitely helps. I reset floors all the time. No, I mean, that was just a joke. The whole coward's way out, that's a joke. That's a joke because I do it, you know? I just don't do it on stream because it's a hassle to have to boot it back up. But that was just a joke. I do that all the time. I did it earlier today because I beat this Senkaimon on JP earlier today, and I did just that to take care of this boss. Like the thing I was describing with Ichigo, I did earlier today. How many medals do I have? 27, 10. Let me purchase. Let me purchase. No, there's nothing crappy I can purchase. Never mind. Let me purchase this. Wow! It cost 80 coins to get 10 of these? This is one of those things that, like the game has adjusted a lot of the exchange rates for the game, like for different things, parts of the game. They've adjusted the exchange rates because some things are not as rare as they used to be, and some things are more common. Like BBS tickets are a lot more common, so the exchange rate on that is a lot cheaper. This is one thing that I don't think they've have messed with the exchange rate for the rainbow pot potions, because 80 for 10 is horrible. Horrible. This is awful. Why would anyone do that? And because it's there and nobody does it, it's kind of out of mind. So they have no reason to adjust it because no one has complained about it because nobody in the right mind would ever do that. Interesting to see. If I worked for K-Lab, I'd be like, hey, let me go throughout the game and see all these different exchange rates and see what needs to be adjusted to be more worth it, or it's just straight up remove. Because I'm sure somebody has done it. You know, I'm sure somebody's done it back when you couldn't 5 times inheritance zones and the rainbow potions were a lot rarer. Because you used to not be able to do 5 times inheritance zones. So at that point, I can see why somebody would do it if they only needed 10 to complete it. I can see that. But now, that's so outdated. That's so bad. Yeah, no, everyone resets. That was a joke. I just don't do it on stream. I love the poison sound. Purple school uniform Ichigo. It's crazy how good that Ichigo is. Like, just to use. Like, I don't ever really use him as a character, but he is actually a pretty good character. Last Ditch Survival and Strong Attack Recharge. Good range on Strong Attack. He's not the best range, but still good. I think he's got like 20% Berserker, but also human damage up by 20%. Ah, run away! Which is pretty good. Wow, double team character boost at 32%. That's actually pretty good. Should not have used that there. I screwed up. I did a goof 'em ups. Soifun, take care of this. That would have been bad. He could have Strong Attack 2'd me to death. Ryuken Strong Attack 2 has a 160 mag with Havoc, meaning if it hits you up close, it hurts. You've never done a reset on Senkaimon? Really? Impressive. It just saves time for me, honestly. It's weird. This floor is supposed to be... I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be for Seinosuke. It's so much easier with Nini. Seinosuke's Strong Attack 1 is wider, but hers goes further and I think does more damage because of it. She also has an extra 40% damage on Seinosuke. No, 20% damage. She has plus 60 Berserker. Seinosuke has plus 40. I think Seinosuke has guard break. I don't remember. But her strong attacks all hit a good amount of time. She doesn't do it. Uh-oh. Come on. I should reread Burn the Witch. And I have it. It's sitting back there in the bookshelf. You can see it from here, actually. It's sitting right next to the BBS book. But I don't want to open it. I've never been one of those people that is like, oh, I don't want to open this. I like to keep it in its sealed thing. Like, you can see the top shelf of my bookshelf is all pop figures, all out of their case. Because I don't care about opening pop figures. I'll do it all day long. But I just don't want to open the book. I timed that perfectly. That was You only do it in Guild Quest. It's a 100% required for I score. Yeah, Guild Quest makes sense because you don't like Senkaimon. You can do an unlimited amount of times. Guild Quest, you're limited to 3 a day. Ryuken Strong Attack 2 is built differently. Unfortunately, it's one of those that because it doesn't have the ability to paralyze or freeze, you have to pin them to a wall to get the most out of it, which is really annoying. Luckily, he has Havoc, so it's a bit of a wiggle room, but still. I like the Banzuryu. Oh, Banzuryu is so much fun. I like Banzuryu more than I do any of the other ones that have come out since him. Boom. This Ichigo Strong Attack 2 hits incredibly hard because he has plus 60 Berserker and also it's double damage because it's a strong charge move. It always feels like it should do more damage though. Like I know that on paper it does a colossal amount of damage. But it always feels, I guess maybe it's because Senkaimon enemies are bulky. It always feels like they should do more damage. Yeah. Question, do you think they will release Dazunya Blood War characters when the anime comes back? Yes. Oh. Are you talking about like new characters? If so, I hope so. I hope so. I hope they're not like titled as 1,000 Year Blood War, because that would be really annoying. Because because they would be adding limit to something that should be limits. But I hope so. I really do. Especially if they want to keep the game going. If I was them, I would resurrect the manga characters and be like, hey, we're moving them because of the manga. We're moving them from being manga characters to now they're just characters. They're premium characters. I doubt they'll do that, but I can hope. Whew. I think I know what floor I'm on. I think Aizen's the enemy here. This meant for Shuren remake. Speaking of, are they ever gonna continue doing the other movie remakes? Because they did some of the most important ones. Like Senna got a remake, Dark Rukia got a remake, Kokuto got a remake, Shuren got a remake. But I would very much like another Kusaka got a remake. I want to get him. I would like another Jedi Toshiro. I would like another Hell vs. Ichigo. Yin and Yang would be cool, and have them be that switch thing that the new tag team characters have. Special. Ooh, I don't like hearing that. I mean, I have glue. I could always just glue it back. But I almost want to get a second Burn the Witch book and just keep one for lock up one and use the other one. Ah, you're dead. I bet the new Senkaimon character is going to be another school uniform. I wonder who it'll be. I hope it's a character we don't like, because it's always like a character that you don't really expect, or like it's not really a canon character. Well, not a canon character. It is a canon character, but it's a character that's not really, you don't see them fight often or that much, with the exception of Zangetsu. Zangetsu was a weird addition to that. I still think we're missing a. Oh, I know we're missing a full bring version of Ichigo. I'm amazed we don't have that yet. If they make that the character, I think that would be really neat. We'll see. We do already have a Senkaimon Ichigo. I kind of would prefer a different one. Honestly, I think the school uniform version of Rukia would be the way to go. Because we don't have a 5-star version of that character. And it could just be a ranged or a melee, honestly, with Kido. I think that would be a good addition to the game. Because we do need that character. And I can't imagine they come out with like a 5-star version. Good old the Hulk. No need 200 of this guy. Multi-barrier is so nice. Having 5, like I know 5 against 3 is not that different, but it really does feel like it makes a difference. Like the extra 2 really do make a difference. Close, it's kind of scary. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do to those characters. Chad, I don't think they're going to do much for him. I think they're just going to be like, well, let's make him a good link for PvP. Which is unfortunate because they can make Chad like good, like for PvP. Just give him a high bruiser. That's it. Uryu, they're probably just going to give him increased damage. Ichigo's the interesting one because they give him Flurry. He's gonna be fun. Oh, October will definitely be a fun month for BBS. I just hope they come back with the Halloween characters. I miss them. Oh! Uh-oh. Love this start. Though I wish I would have timed things better. Now I'm gonna die. You know, he has burn damage. I don't know why I don't just put a 3 last ditch survival on him. Just go with that. I might just do that if I die here. Kiriko flexing his scoliosis. I really wish. Oof. I really wish they had given, because the original version of Stark is one of the few OG characters that has Sprinter at 2. And I kind of wish that was the thing they kept up with all the other Starks, but they didn't. Let me switch this up. Oh man, that's why he's doing decent damage. Oof. Okay. Last ditch survival. I mean, I'm gonna be giving up a lot of damage here, but it's mostly burn damage anyway. No matter right now, I bought a few volumes of manga and one of them has sticker stuff on the page. Ooh, that sucks, man. Ah, did you get it like used or? Aha! I have all the lives, you fool! That sucks. What manga was it? Hey, 20 Thomas! Ah! That was almost bad. I am alive! Yeah, I have been, like, the last 2 months have been just insanely busy. Because we switched apartments, and that took way longer than it should have. And then as soon as this new apartment got set up, I tried to film a video, and because I switched mics and the room is different, the sound was awful. Oof, that's not good. And then I fixed that, and then we had to go home for Easter. And then it's just been crazy busy. But I'm finally at a point where I'm not as busy, and so I can resume streams and videos after several months. It sucks too, because I had planned on filming I actually set up to film. Ah! Why did you aim that way? I actually set up to film a tier list, but the audio was bad, so I'll have to do it this week. I can do it now. I gotta do this, I gotta finish up Kirby, I gotta do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I've been playing a lot of that. The card that I've been waiting for to come out is finally out in the game, and man, it's so much fun. I have yet to see anybody else use the deck I use, and it's so refreshing. Like, I've tried using other decks, but it's just, you can't beat the fun of the deck that I use. It's just so fun. And it's like, there's not really a counter to it. It's also incredibly inconsistent, which I love. And it's like, it's a rogue deck, so it can take out top tier decks relatively easy. Well, it's like, if it's a top tier deck, it's like a 50-50 chance that I win. But that keeps things interesting. Both of us. I have missed too many attacks with this guy, he's gonna use a special again, dang it. Oh well, he didn't take me out. Shouldn't have missed the other attacks. I used the hidden version of Baragon on this floor. I don't have that one, sadly. It's weird that they called that one the hidden, As opposed to Fierce Battle, especially since there was a Fierce Battle banner that came out after that. Don't know why they used the name. We're still missing Halibel. We're missing Halibel, we're missing Aruniero, and we're missing... What else are we missing? Didn't... Yami came out for Arena, right? We were missing Yami, but Yami came out for Arena because you can't really do a resurrected version of Yami. It's not a character you can play as in this game. Burn. Run! I really wish they would have given all Starks Sprinter too. Martin's like gambling, noted. What are you gambling with what? I don't gamble. Are you talking about because of the Yu-Gi-Oh? It's inconsistent? No, I got it from Barnes & Noble. Didn't notice until I started reading My Hero Academia. Oof. Can't you go back and be like, hey, this. This floor. I don't like this floor because it takes too long. And it's just kind of spam A and win, you know? Asaki's good, but her strong attacks don't really... Like, the only useful and strong attacks. Wow. Ah. Waiting 20 minutes. 20 Thomas? I understand that pain, waiting 20 minutes for a turn to end. But it's that very same annoyingness that makes it all the better when I do what I do. Next time I stream Master Duel, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, you should watch because I make those decks cry. My turns do not take 20 minutes. They take 30 seconds, but they ruin the ones that take 20 minutes because of what I do. It's almost an insult to what I do. And it's even more insulting now that the card I've been waiting for is in the game. I think there's still a volume problem in this floor is annoying up until the boss. The boss is super easy. You hang out here and you hit A and you just wait. This is the boss right here. He doesn't have a special, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, Aruniero and Zomari, yeah. We're also missing Halibel. We don't have a fierce battle. We don't have a 5-star non-resurrected Halibel. That's not seasoned. We don't have a non-resurrected Halibel. We have an arena Halibel. At least I don't think we do. Did I miss something? I could just be forgetting it. It's entirely possible. I'll let you guys copy my deck too if you wanna. Because like I said, I have yet to see anybody use the kind of deck that I use. It's like people saw it and just forgot about it, or I don't know what it is. Yeah, we're missing Zamari, we're missing Aroniero, and Halibel. Unless I just misremembered straight up. Hope you can catch stream. Me too. It's the only deck I use, so if at any point I'm streaming that, watch. It's fun. I did that thing. Yeah, there's a Blackwing that is like, if you can get that Blackwing out, it's a really, really strong card. It's like 3,000, 3,000. It's unaffected by other cards, and it cannot be like destroyed by battle or card effect. It's straight up broken. You either or maybe it can be destroyed by battle, but you have to like get over 3,000, which is easy to do, but you know it's a pain either way, especially when they first turn it. I basically got rid of it, and then Monster Reborned it, and then they had to deal with their own thing. I think they quit that game. Yeah, Yoruichi for the win. Oh, you didn't know we were talking about the non-rating skin. Yeah. We're talking about who's missing from the Fierce Battle lineup. Fierce Battle in quotes, considering Baragan and Stark were not technically the Fierce Battle banner. It was called the Hidden, but we're just gonna call it Fierce Battle because it doesn't make sense not to. Boom. Wish we can get more factions. Well, it seems like the fracciones are becoming a more common thing. I'm sure we're not long for another Tres Bestias banner. And then eventually a manga Tres Bestias banner, I hope. Fierce Battle Orihime. We need an Orihime that's a melee. Got like a... It's got a bread. She attacks with bread. Just a baguette. This Ukiora is still really, really good. I love it. I'm honestly amazed, like, cause this is a non-piercing normal attack. Like he came out back when that was the thing. Those normal attacks do not pierce, but he's just so good. And an exceptional Link. Really good boss killer too. Unfortunately, these guys are immune to status elements, so I can't really burn any of them, but it doesn't matter because strong attacks are pretty much built to take out bosses. We did get 2 Fierce Battle Renjis. Did we really? Did we really? What was the... We got the one that has the D-bill. What's the other one? I think you're right. We have the Bankai one and then the one that's the normal attacker, right? Yeah, we did. Huh. Have you guys seen that girl who cosplayed Senjumaru and looks like perfect? It's a perfect cosplay. I think she also cosplayed Soifon and it also looks perfect. Now we charge. On one account, I have this Ukiora at 5 out of 5. I don't think it's this one. I think he has Havoc too. I hope Fierce Battle Visor Ichigo. Oh, that would be cool. I wonder if they do that, would he be the one that has the lines on the side of the mask, or the one that has the 2 lines? Because you don't see much of that one, but it is a character. Hey, Kisuke. Kisuke Urahara. This is also a very, very fun Kisuke to use. I'm glad no affiliation enemies are now just common. Honestly, the only one that still needs to be a little bit more common is Quincy. Just because we do get characters with Quincy killers. Like, getting a character with no affiliation killer now is no big deal. Because even though they're not as common as the others, in like Inheritance Zones, stuff in general, they're still like common in Senkaimon. They're very common in Senkaimon. And they're getting to the point where they're pushing Quincy's more in Senkaimon as well. But they need to do it more. Dang it, should have waited. Wasted that strong attack. I wonder if I tried to speedrun Senkaimon, how would it go? Because it's not that hard to do. You just have to beat it once. And then go back and... If you beat it the first month, you go back and you make all the adjustments you need to do to get the optimal thing that you have. And then as soon as it starts again, go. You go fast. That would be fun to do. Paulo Muramasa as well. Isn't he in the game technically? Ah. I am immune to freeze, so I can stand in that frozen one, but unfortunately, the ones that freeze still hurt you, even if you don't freeze. Run! I miscalculated! I meant to dodge, not use my special. Doesn't matter, it still hit. But oof. Doesn't matter, we win. Oh, does he really speedrun them? That would be fun. I would have to actually have a proper timer to do that. I might do that for the next one. I think that would be kind of fun. You think they'll add more Burn the Witch characters? Yes, if they continue it. No, if they don't. Unfortunately. Because there's not much you can do from here. Like, they might add more seasonal Burn the Witch characters. But unless he continues it, I don't think so. Unfortunately. God, this Yoruichi's so fun! I even like using... I think I have her at plus 10 attack. Because she's got a boost move strong attack too, which I don't like them to give to strong attacking characters. Do it anyway. And so for the characters that do get a boost move for their strong attack too, that are characters with frenzy, I always give their attack. I always give them attack rather than SP, and I always go to level 10 because I know I'm going to be using my normal attack more often. I do like how it sounds like knives. I also need to give her long stride. That's what I'll do. I'll 20-20-20 her, give her a long stride, and give her a ridiculous attack boost. Somehow. Normal attack damage isn't a skill, right? Like, isn't it an additional skill you can get? I wish you could see a list without having to Ooh, that would be a fun thing to do, actually, now that I think about it. Since we're getting a new Senkaimon, it'd be fun to do like a multi-streamer event where we all get on a call and we just race. Since nobody has characters set up for it, it would be interesting to see how it would go. Because not only does nobody have characters set up for it, but also like a character you'll use, you're like, oh man, I don't know if I'll need this character again later. I don't want to lock them up now. It'd be a lot harder to do for this harder Senkaimon than the easy one, because the easy one, while they do lock characters, you don't really have to worry about which character gets locked up until like the 40s. Because everything else is easy. But I wonder if anyone would be willing to do that. Just a Senkaimon race. It's not really something you can do outside of just the original Senkaimon. Or like the very first time the Senkaimon comes out. And for the finishing touch, he gives his characters long stride. I mean, long stride is fun. I don't blame him. Nice. He actually worked on characters to speedrun the Senkaimon. Jeez. No. If you were like a speedrunner, I definitely you'd have to, right? Car affiliation. Yeah. It's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna head. All right, take care, man. Yeah, it is pretty late. I think I'll just finish the extra stages and I'll end the stream too, because it's past 11 here and there's still a few things I want to do before I end the night. But first, Arankar only technique affiliation killer times 5. We're using our good old Neliel because we're worth it. And because it is this Neliel, look at her SP. This Neliel I do not use as a normal attacking character. Even though she is very much a normal attacking character, I do not use her as a normal attacking character. Because I don't care what the game wants me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to remove that hat. I don't know why I added that hat. I'm going to remove it. Give you this. There we go. Look at that. Mwah! Chef's kiss SP. She has a plus 60 Berserker and 10% increase on melee attacks, means she's got a plus 70% Berserker. Or the equivalent thereof, 90% in guild quests. And so her strong attacks actually do a decent amount of damage. On top of that, she still has Flurry. Like, she still has it, so normal attacks are still in play. Strong attacks have great range. This, in my opinion, is the most fun way to play this character. Highly, highly recommend giving this one a shot. Let's see here. Giving you this and this. Yeah. Yeah. And because she's gotten a Arankar killer, and she's melee, and Arankars cannot guard against melee attacks, it's pretty much perfect. She basically has guard break for Arankars because they can't guard. I do wish you can give her a strong attack recharge as an ability. I think that would be really, really neat. I understand why you can't for characters like this because, well, you can in general, because then you'd be able to get a character that has super fast recharge time. But I wish you could. I also gave her hidden enemies because she's got an Arankar killer. Blech. Ah, you healed! You coward! Ah, oh, that's not good. Well, you shouldn't use the special again. Although I should be careful, he's ranged. I actually don't have a clue what he can do, because I never actually tested him out. He came out when I was super busy, so while I was still doing my daily stuff, I had no time to actually check. How was Legends Arceus? I haven't had time to watch it. Oh, it's so fun. It is the most fun Pokemon game I've ever played. It is so good. So good. It could look better, but that's like the only complaint I have, is that it doesn't look great. I understand why it doesn't look great, but it's so much fun. The new Kyora and Grimjaw are so much fun to use. Oh, I bet they look fun. Okay. Captain, Soul Reaper, non-Captain Heart. And wrong cars. I know who I'll use. I know who I'm supposed to use. I know who I'm gonna use. Let's do this. I do need to get a 30 beat stick though. Let me see how much the killer is multiplied. I don't think it's multiplied by that much. I might get rid of the Sanga. We'll see though. I need better attack accessories for this. Heart damage, Soul Reaper affiliation damage. Okay, so we can get rid of the headband. Do we want to be super speedy Yoruichi? Super fast bros? Let's do this. I know it's wasting 15% SP, but meh. And then for the finishing touch, let's give you... I really need to work on my links. Like, this is a good link. This is a good link. But there's some other links that I need to get. Maybe not for this, but there's a few other links in let's do this for... There's a few other links that I need. Like the Tatsuki link I need to work on. There's some resurrected speed links I need to work on. For sure. Ah, yes. Yoruichi with long stride. You love to see it. Yoruichi with long stride natural, too. I guess the enemies that hide aren't in Senkaimon. For a very... not in some of them. They are in some other ones. But they're very smart not to put them because that would waste a very good amount of time. Dude, these designs look so good. Didn't stand a chance. Poor Grimjow. Grimy Jow Jow. Good to know what I need to use though, because I haven't done these I haven't done the extra ones in JP yet. So, no affiliation, speed character, or the no. Wait, what? Yeah, no affiliation speed with no affiliation killer. I don't know that I have that. Yes, I do. Ichigo. Or even better, more better. Let's give you soccer ball. Let's give you spray bottle. I really wish this accessory was something else other than just the spray bottle. It just looks weird. And I don't know if I have the... I don't think I do. I know somewhere I do, but I don't think I do this. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's give you... Switch back to strong attack. By the way, this is what I recommend. Well, no, there's probably an easier filter to do this with, but I recommend always sticking with Last Ditch Survival because there's not that many characters and they're The good ones always pop up first. And always switching to strong attack damage because there's much fewer strong attack damage characters than strong attack recharge characters, and they're easier to find this way. Alright. Hey, D, what's up? All has been well, but all has been incredibly busy the last 2 months. Luckily now, things are starting to calm down. Be less busy. But yeah, it's been a hectic 2 months. Hope you've been well. Boom. Oh, this way. Forever to get. Yes, that's me with Holly Bell. Holly Bells always take me an eternity. Always. Don't know why. Just takes forever. Ah! Got a 5K Brave accessories tickets for new OP items. Hopefully, announcement of Spring Bankai. Ooh. 4,000 BBS tickets for anniversary. That's gonna be amazing. Ah, man, I wish I had that many tickets. That's a lot. That is so good to have. Boom. That is so good to have. Yeah, hopefully new accessories get announced. I mean, we're gonna get that Bankai livestream in 2 days. Did she just say you're welcome? I guess I won't know until next time I use her, but I think she said you're welcome there. Captain Mind Melee. For the Hollow Killer. The Hollow Killer. Oof. 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 Well, it's been a while since I've used you. You're fun. Let's give you the beat stick and a sangna, or however you say it. Let's get rid of the beat stick because I always add it and then remove it when I scroll and find the lieutenant's badge. If I have a lieutenant's badge? There's no way I don't. Okay. Started to panic. Okay. Yeah, K-Lab knows. They know. Although, I thought it was melee. Dang it, it's melee resist. Yeah, melee. Oof. Wait, is it Mind Captain? It is Mind Captain. Aw, man. Oh, no. I don't have a Mind Captain I can use. Well, let's see what's more beneficial here. Oh, they're the same. They're the same, whether they're Mind or Captain. And I think I'd rather have the Mind boost than the Captain boost. So, wait, hold on. Killer doesn't need to be multiplied. Killer doesn't matter. There we go. Do you nullify melee resistance? I don't think so. I think you just have guard break. You are ranged though. This'll do. Killer's not multiplied. Honestly, I can get rid of the Masanga because Killer's not multiplied. But doesn't seem like we're gonna have a problem here. I guess K-Lab thinks that Holly Bell's my favorite character or something, because I would have trouble getting her. Luckily, Kisuke is my favorite character. Well, sometimes it is tough. I do have every Kisuke. Ah! Hey, thanks, D. Wow. Shunsui's ability is such a unique one. I love it so much. And it's cool because it's like when people come up with an anime or whatever. They're like, oh, we gotta give characters powers. What do we got? Okay, we got ice. Okay, we got ice. Okay, we got fire. We got lightning. We got water. We got, all these. And then eventually you're gonna have to come up with abilities with characters who are either new characters or who have been around but don't show what they can do. You gotta get creative, and that's when the cool stuff comes out. Like the ability to make any children's game real and people take damage based off of it is insanely creative. Kisuke's reconstruction is also insanely, like, awesome. And it's like that with a lot of shows. The longer they go, they're like, okay, this guy has this ability, and it works this way. Okay, what do we got? Range, resist, so melee, Soul Reaper. With an Arankar Killer. Or Espada. Doesn't matter. What are we looking at for attribute? Power. Let's try to fit the attribute. I know who we're using. We're using Rukia of the Kuch's Keys. It's range resistance, so we can. Let's give you... Let's not give you a beat stick. But let's definitely not give you a beat stick because I have a thingy-mabob. T. Ocha! Ah, man, it's not in Japanese. I wonder if it would say, if I would be able to read it. Oh well. And then... I don't think we have to... Nah, we do have to fear last-ditch survival. Oh, we do have to fear the enemies. We can freeze them relatively easy, but I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm just gonna... Plus, there's 3 of them. One of them won't use a special. The other one may not use a special, but he has in the past. Aroniero will not use a special because it heals him. Xayalopro shouldn't use a special because Xayalopro's special instantly revives. And usually they don't. But there are a few Senkaimon floors with enemies who special instantly revives them that do use their specials. And Xayalopro is one of those that has one. Don't worry about you. This is like the worst nightmare for these guys because it's killer times 8, and Rukia has both an Espada and an Arankar killer, and she's got the Misagna equipped. Oh, I did set that up. When did I set that up? I set up the transform button. I didn't think I did. Huh? When did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Oh well, that's good to know. But there you have it. For the PS controls, X is normal attack, square is strong attack 1, triangle strong attack 2, circle strong attack 3. Left it. Are you serious? Are you serious? I don't believe it. That's how I set mine up from the very beginning before, like because I set mine up originally to be that exactly. That's crazy. So I just guessed it. In other words, at some point my custom controls stopped working and it started taking the game's controls, but it just so happens that I assigned those controls exactly. And that's why that button did it automatically. That's crazy. I straight up nailed it. Canon Biraki Benihime Aratame just had one ability and it can be used so many different ways. That's just eye candy. It's straight up the ability to use the Full Metal Alchemist. Like, it's Full Metal Alchemist rules in a radius around Kisuke at will, which is just insane. But anyway, I think that's gonna wrap up the stream. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Are you worth doing step 1 over? It's not 50 orbs, but I don't know what I'm missing here. No, I have everyone here. I don't have Chad, but I think I have everyone else. You already did the first step of you. First step of you's not worth it. Don't care about that. I have all of those. I will be doing that sooner rather than later. I'm just waiting to, because I canceled my passport subscription because I already got what I wanted. So I'm waiting to use those, and then I'll do these when I do those, because I've got a few of these as well. But anyway, I think that'll wrap up the stream, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know it's been a little bit since I've streamed, and I do apologize. It's been hectic. It's been hectic. But I'm finally to the point where I can again. I finally set up my everything. Set up my light. Yeah. So expect more streams from here on. I'm going to try to do more videos, but videos take a lot more time. And even though I do have more time now that I'm finished moving and everything is set, I do want to put more time into, you know, stuff to better myself. So I don't know how much time I'm going to have for videos, like properly edited videos. But like things like utility guides and tier list should still happen, hopefully fairly frequently. It's just top 10s that take me forever that I might slow down on. So, but anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope I see you next time. Next stream should be, I don't know, I'm tempted to do a recolor stream, but I also need to finish Kirby, so I might do that. I also really want to do some more Yu-Gi-Oh, so I might do that. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a great night. Take care.